A dozen VA hearings since this scandal broke, and you can tack on another one today. But still, no deal for our vets. Retired Gunnery Sergeant Jessie Jane Duff says she's running out of patience. Tell us more about running out of patience.
Well, it's not just the budget issue, it's that they're doing nothing to resolve the systemic problems that have shown the mismanagement. They've done nothing to allow us to fire these executives, although they've both agreed we should be able to fire the executives. I mean, it is not about the money, and that's what's holding them up in the Senate and the House. It's about holding executives accountable, ensuring that treatment is given appropriately, and not having these illegitimate reports of treating veterans equally and fairly, when we find out at the end they've done nothing but lie to us time and time again.
I've just got to read this one to you. It just came into us. Acting Department of Veterans Affairs Secretary Sloan Gibson told the Senate today the VA needs $17.6 billion from now to the end of 2017. So, well, that's a fair amount of money. You say either it's not enough or you want it now. Which is it?
Well, the fact of the matter is that the CBO has predicted what the Senate bill is going to cost is $50 billion a year. So I think what Sloan's estimating is very low. Unfortunately, this has not been about, again, the money. It's been about management. Every single controversy we have come across has been based upon lies, hiding controversies, and basically dishonest presentation to the veterans. And yet now they've turned this into a budget issue. So the House wants to make sure that we are managing the money, and the Senate wants to make sure it's part of mandatory spending, which means there's no cap on it. So what is this? Leave no crisis, go to waste again. Let's pour money onto the fire, when instead they should be resolving the problem with these executives who have created this mess.
But do you think that government is capable of delivering an efficient veterans health service?
Absolutely not. That's another feature.
The nature of the problem is not management, it is not money. The nature of the problem is government, correct?
It's government-run health care, which is absurd. The fact of the matter is this bill, we're trying to allow veterans who've waited over 21 days or live 60 miles from a medical facility to be able to seek private care. That must pass within these bills. They must agree upon that. But the thing is the VA is fighting that. You want to know why they're fighting that? Because it will break up the government monopoly on their health care. And the VA is hanging on to hook, line, and sinker with this. They want to make sure that they're proving that they can do this. They haven't done it in decades. It's been filled with mismanagement since the beginning of its existence.
You are a long way away from me, but I feel your impatience at several thousand miles. Jessie Jane Duff, thanks for joining us. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much for having me, Varn.